everybody? This is Yusef Scott, and today I decided to do something a little different than what I usually do. I know that all this past week I've been bringing a lot of videos for you guys and doing a whole lot of training and all that stuff. So I wanted to take a step back since coming back from my little break. I wanted to take a step back and do like a sort of recap on how things are really going and touch on some things that I think will be very useful and beneficial for you guys, help you guys out. Most of you are here because you found me on YouTube or you found me on Instagram or somewhere, and there was something about me that attracted, or somehow you were attracted to me, and so you probably subscribe or you probably bookmark my page. So since you're here, I want to touch on some things that will probably open your eyes to Forex, and then just life in general, just how things go. I guess since I've been back into making videos and taking a few months off, I had a chance to look over tons of emails and from people who pretty much just outpour or pour out their heart to me, and they pretty much I guess what I need to say is that people are really in desperate need of making a financial difference in their life, and stumbling upon Forex, it appears to be a very easy way to make that financial change. For some it's easy, for some it might not be. Some people, they come to Forex with absolutely no background, and it can be quite overwhelming, and I definitely understand that. So I want you guys to know that that's exactly why I'm here. I know that trading can be intimidating and overwhelming for you. So I decided to put my focus on you guys, building some type of structure where you guys can learn, whether you're at the beginning stages of your Forex trading journey or you're at the advanced. There's knowledge here that you can utilize to build your trading account and just build your overall knowledge in Forex itself, build that confidence. And that's essentially where what you need to have. You need to start off building your confidence, because it's nothing like having this desire to do something but not having the confidence, and taking action behind it. We all have desires, and we all are inspired by certain things, but if you don't have the drive and have the confidence to go after it, take action, then it's nothing more than a dream. You're just dreaming. So so with that, I think that my training that I have, it could definitely benefit a lot of people. I definitely appreciate you guys being here with me. Those who have subscribed, I know I tell you this all the time, but you guys really don't know how important it is that I put the message out there, and that everything is, that you guys recognize help, and you guys just support the movement, because this is real. Like I said, I get a ton of emails, people just talking about how much of a financial dilemma they're in, and just almost begging for me to help them. And of course I'm only one person. I can only do so much. So of late I've been putting out trade signal opportunities, and for instance the always win Forex strategy. I think that things like that will really help you guys find a way to make profit. So let me think. I have had people contact me asking me to trade their money for them, and this and that. Let me make this clear. I do not trade other traders' money. Simply put, I have a curriculum that I have in place for you to learn, And like for myself, I could trade my own money and lose my own money. I don't want to. I would never want to put my money in the hands of someone else and let them lose it. That would cause, a bit of a friction, if not more. So, um, I would rather for you guys to go through the curriculum that I have and learn how to trade. It's not that hard. It's actually pretty simple and easy. You just have to look at things, and I know that many of you are online. You're looking at videos and you're going from one channel to the other, picking up bits and pieces of intel here and there. Nothing's wrong with that. But the problem with that is that it sort of clouds your thinking. When you're actually trading and you have 1,000 different ideas in your mind, but you're not honing in on that one strategy. And with that, it can cause confusion, and you're just scatterbrained. You're all over the place. You have 1,000 charts open at a time. You're trying to catch every opportunity in the market, which you can't do that. One thing that I teach my students is to find one strategy that works for you and focus on that strategy. That's it. Find that one currency pair that you can master that one pair, and then just that one pair with that one strategy. That's it. For those of you that have watched me over the years, you notice that the Great British Pound, New Zealand Dollar, that's my pair. That's the pair that I love. Now, I do find other opportunities on other pairs, but the GBP NZD is the pair that I know like the back of my hand. Yeah, I mean, it moves very fast, and there's a great deal of profit that can be made trading that pair. Not telling you to trade that pair, because if you do not know how it moves, and if you do not know the makeup of that pair, you could find yourself in a great deal of trouble on the financial end. That particular pair moves quite fast, and so my advice to everyone is to find that one pair that you can trade, master that pair, and also focus on having one strategy, and master that strategy as well. If you're trying to do 30 different strategies at a time on 30 different currency pairs, you're likely to get overwhelmed. You're likely to lose focus. You jump from one chart to the other. Stay on one chart, find the opportunity, and just let that ride. Put it aside. Just ride it out. And that that actually works for me. That's what I do. So I've learned all this along my journey. It's been a roller coaster at first, and then once you realize your strategy and you build up that confidence, then you find yourself really making a difference. So so let me think. I wanted to talk about that. Let's see. I'm going to get on this website in a little bit. I want to share some things about it, and about the direction that I'm taking the So Darn Easy Forex movement. So one other thing that's very important is it's important for you to have a solid foundation, training foundation. Very important. I usually do like a survey when I have people join and I have people go through my training. One of the questions, a couple questions that I always ask, and one of them is, what level of experience are you at? That way I can know where to start, where to begin, and know what to focus on, their weaknesses and strengths. Another is, how did you find me, and what attracted you to me, and then most importantly, with that, what happens is people, they normally, or my students normally tell me that um, they've been in many different groups, and they paid a lot of money to get strategies, and they bought indicators, EAs, they bought signaling services, and a lot of times I'm told that they've spent a lot of money, and um, all of a sudden the person just vanished, or the group just, they're not picking up calls anymore. And that was a bit surprising to me. That was surprising to me, because I didn't think that it was like that. But with the advent of Forex, Facebook and other media outlets, Forex has become more or less a there people are meshing Forex with the the MLM, you know, multi-level marketing. So it's being meshed together now. You know, is it a bad idea? No, it's not. But when you have, it's a fantastic way of marketing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've been in programs before, years ago, with various products. So I understand multi-level marketing. It's fantastic. You really get the name out there really fast. Unlike putting your product inside of a store, people all across the world can buy your product, have knowledge of it and the benefits, and so I understand that. So what I want to share with you guys is that when you're into Forex trading and you have your money in this, you need hands-on experience. You need hands-on training, and you have to be cognizant of do your research, and keep your eyes open, because what happens, a lot of people, they're telling me that they get involved with these groups, and then some of the top people are no longer answering calls. I myself, I make myself available at at all the time. I'm always available for my students, and it's not a thing where you're going to join and then tomorrow I'm going to be missing. It's nothing like that. When you do join, you go through the training. You have access to me. You have my personal number. You have personal emails. You can contact me, text me anytime. One thing that I do mention is that I am a real person. I'm a married man. I have a family. So when if you're I know I have people all across the world who go through training with me. So of course we're on different time zones. If I don't pick up my phone, or if I don't answer or respond to a text right away or an email, don't fret. Understand that either I'm busy, and at my earliest convenience I will respond back to you. So just want to make sure that is clear. So basically, I'm saying all that to say this: you have to find a solid foundation. Whatever group you decide to go with, whatever training you decide to embark on, just make sure that the foundation is there, and that you're getting the training, the proper training. You're not just getting information and then okay, go about your business, because that's not right. You should be able to contact the person training you, your mentor. You should be able to contact them and have them coach you through things. It's no use paying money where there's no value, and to me that's a bit low. So I offer my students value when it comes to what they receive, and once they pay, they're worthy of having proper training, thorough training, very detailed. Let's see, a few other things that were on my mind. So something else that actually I sort of laugh at, but to each his own. I keep things very simple and easy. hence the name So Darn Easy Forex. I keep everything easy and simple. One thing, if you look at any of my charts, any videos that I've made, I keep a very simple trading platform. I don't have 1,000 indicators on there, and if you need that, so be it. That's what you do. But one thing that I'm fixed on is keeping things simple. You want to have a clean look. For instance, this website is very clean. It's a very clean, straight to the point. It's not a whole lot to it. Um, one thing that I focus on is keeping my strategies very simple and easy. Not having a crowded and just indicators everywhere, different indicator windows. If you need it, then so be it. You need it, but I want you guys to know that I keep things simple, and I teach my students to keep it simple and easy. You don't need all of that to make a profit. You really don't. If you feel like you need it, then you might need to scale down. How I don't know. I never understood it. That's not me. To each his own. But I want you to know that the way that I train my students is to keep their platform very clean, and I train you to be able to look at the market with less indicators and still make a profit. You don't need all that to make a profit. All it does is like, hold on, let me see, where is that at? So you don't need all that to make a profit. Just keep it simple and clean. Um, you know, that's just something that I'm big on, keeping it very simple, and because you can still make a profit. So I rather look at a very clean chart than have 1,000 indicators. And I guess the last thing that I want to mention to you guys before I get into the website and where we're going is you have to think, you must think positively. If this is a desire of yours to learn Forex, you must think positive. You must believe in yourself. You have to build your confidence up. I know that before trading stocks, before binary, before Forex, I had no clue about all of this. Had no clue about it. When I jumped into it, I said, okay. I read this and read that, and I said, okay, things are starting to click, starting to make sense out of things. Then I started to realize, all right, well, I don't necessarily need all this to do that, and then eventually I got to the point where I'm at now. I just happen to know that I guess over time I built my confidence up, and and I told myself I'm going to learn this. Of course, I had a lot of feats. I've blown accounts. I've done everything that you've done. I'm no different. And during your journey, you're gonna make mistakes, and I still make mistakes. But the things that I do that's right far outweigh the mistakes. Because the market can be unfriendly at times. It could, you can make the mistakes, but do you know how to get out of the mistakes? That's the answer. Do you have the proper skill set to maneuver yourself out of the mistakes and lessen the burden of losing? So those are the things that are important to me. Being confident, having the will, the drive, taking action, very important. You must surround yourself around people who have the same thinking that you have. Just how they say misery loves company is so true. If I'm around people who are very positive, then it's going to force me to think positively. It's going to force me to do things that are positive. If I'm around people who are influencing me to do bad things and putting these bad thoughts in my head, then I'm going to start taking on them thoughts. I'm going to adopt the same patterns of thinking and taking action like that. So it's the same thing. your mind is very, very important. Do not allow your mind to be shaken, and don't allow your mind to be led astray. Think positive, believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing, and put yourself around people who are of like mind and doing the same thing, and take action. You have to take action. Do not let an opportunity pass you by when you know that it's good. And one thing people, they ultimately, they from time to time, I guess people, um, I hear people tell me that they they believe that trading is just hard. And if you constantly say that it's hard, you'll never get it, and you're a failure, and you have these distorted thinking patterns and all that stuff, you'll never get out of the cycle. You never break that cycle. So you must get out of that cycle thinking negatively and think positively. I am going to do this. I am going to learn Forex. I am going to master Forex. I am going to become debt free, and I will fix my credit, because these are the things that people are plagued with. And when you don't have the financial means, you tend to, it just creates more problems. So that's the movement that I have in place right now. I'm creating a movement for my students, for everyone to see exactly where I have a vision, and I am knocking down walls to get to it. You tell me no, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to find a way to make it happen. So I need you to, whether you become a student of mine or not, I need you to believe in yourself, have the vision, take action, go after it, think positively, believe in yourself, believe that it can happen, because you will attract positive things in your life by thinking positively. I am a firm believer of the law of attraction. It's real. If you believe it and you take action, you can have it. If you can think it, you can have it. Everything in this world that you want, it's within hand's reach. You have to go after it. So I just want you guys to know how important it is that you have the foundation, think positively, believe in yourself, have that solid foundation for training and trading. Keep it simple when you trade, and everything else would just fall right into place. So let me just wrap up this video here by explaining what's going on. This is my current site right now. This form right here is inoperable. All right, it's inoperable. You cannot use this form. I actually had this set up with another third-party service, which I'm not using now. And I would just advise, mostly everyone who's come to this site and they've tried to fill in the form, they just email me, and I believe I have my email. Let's see, I thought I had my email in, but regardless, those of you can find me. My email, it's So Darn Easy Forex at gmail.com. You can email me there. This site itself will no longer be available real soon. For those of you that do not know, for those of you who are new to this, my YouTube channel, I like to tell you that I'm going through a transition right now. I'm transitioning over to a new site, more products, more opportunities, more literature. I have free content on there. Everything is there. It's more user friendly. I mean, this is a great site. Don't get me wrong. Give you an idea of what I'm offering, but I have more. I built myself a better site, and my marketing team, we're at the just about at the finishing line. I'm sorry, at the finish line of having this site done. So I just want you guys to know that I am real. It's funny, but it's amazing how when I contact people, they text me their number, they email me, And when I call them, they're like, man, I really appreciate you calling me back. And man, I just appreciate being able to talk to you. And it's just amazing how I'm like, what? Are people really not, like, are you that busy where you can't respond to people who are interested in your services? It's just amazing. I probably should have made another video on that alone, but it's just amazing. I just can't believe it. But I want you guys to know that you can contact me at this number here. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, Instagram. You can email me at So Darn Easy Forex at gmail.com. So you can find me. I'm here. This is me. It's really me. This is me. As you see, I'm the person here. I'm everywhere. I'm very transparent. You don't have to worry about me hiding behind the an email or whatever. I'm real. So I want you guys to know that when you have a solid foundation, you have the confidence, you can put yourself out there. So I'm here, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to get you to the next level of your trading journey, because sometimes it's not always fun to have a level of success, and there's no one there with you. So you want others to take part in that success and be able to enjoy life like you do. So I just want you guys to know that I am here for you, but you have to reach out. You have to take action. I can't force you to do anything. I can market all day long. I have a marketing business, website business. I put things out there. I market everywhere, but I can market all day long. But if you do not take action, I can't help you. So if you're watching this video and you need help, you have to reach out. You can't just watch me continue to put out videos and say, hey, we're making this transition into this new site and this and that. A closed mouth will not be fed. So understand that you have to reach out. You have to let me know that you're there, you need help, and just understand that I am one person, and that I will respond. And I do understand the need that's out here. There are tons of people out here finding Forex for the first time. They're seeing people's posts of their earnings, their winnings, and they want to come aboard. And they see it's see charts, and there's so much stuff that they think they have to learn. You don't have to learn all that. I can show you better than I can tell you, and I'm gonna open your eyes to the world of trading Forex the easy way. It's a very easy way. So with that being said, you guys, I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to end this video. I have other things that I need to do. It's early in the morning. Just wanted to touch bases with you guys. I meant to make this video a couple days ago, but I didn't, because it was when I returned, I had so much that I wanted to get off my chest and so much that I wanted to share with you guys. But this is probably one of the most important videos. So I definitely appreciate you guys tuning into this video. If you need Forex trading and you're in need of Forex training, reach out to me, So Darn Easy Forex at gmail.com. You can still join. My door is always open. And just know to make use of my contact number here. You can email me, you find me on other various media outlets. I'll be here. Until next time, you guys, peace and enjoy your weekend. All right, thank you.